Good morning, I'm down here at a frosty Bovey Tracey Golf Centre, and as you can see I'm on the driving range, so I'm going to be showing you today how to consistently strike your wedges better. Mainly talking about things like weight transfer, because that's such an influential thing, especially with wedges. It's something I massively struggle on, as you would have seen in my previous videos. So I'm going to talk you through what I'm doing in these clips. I've set the camera lower so you can actually see the parts of the ball flight, so hopefully you appreciate the better quality of this video. Like I say, it will get better, but sit tight, listen carefully, because it might help your wedge game, and enjoy. So as you can see from the first clip there, what I'm still really struggling on is strike and consistent contact with the ground and the ball. My miss is normally a heavy shot with wedges, so in this video you'll see a lot more straight up ball flights from where I'm just trying to keep weight solidly on the left side and just rotating rather than really stopping, kind of moving my low point back by swaying. You can actually see the ball flight on here, so you'll see in this clip the ball flight is very different just from me changing my weight kind of distribution really, so keeping weight on left side and not really worrying about anything else, just rotating with shoulders and keeping weight on left side, and all of a sudden my strike became a lot more consistent and ball flight was a hell of a lot more consistent as well. So yeah, I mean it's something I say to people massively when they struggle with keeping heavy shots, especially with wedges, is keeping weight left side and trying not to move off that left side at all, just to try and almost exaggerate that feeling. It's not too bad if you're timing it well when you kind of move back slightly, but for me personally, I feel that I strike a lot more consistently when I just feel like I've got almost 70% of my body weight on my left side. So moving on to my 54-degree wedge, this is a club I actually find strike being a hell of a lot more inconsistent. So again, from this video you will see I'm really trying to keep my weight as almost exaggerated left as possible. So the percentage is kind of 70% left foot for me, 30% right foot. That will work for certain people, it might not work for others, but that's just me trying to keep weight forward so I actually get a lot more of a cleaner strike rather than catching ground first. I find this really helps. Another thing I actually find that helps is when I was generally hitting heavy, I was obviously moving back, and I was moving my whole body back, which moves your low point of the swing back, which obviously then creates your heavy shot. What I generally find is I will use my left eye and pick a spot on the back of the golf ball, and if as I'm swinging I feel I can see more of the back of the golf ball, for me that tells me I'm swaying back. So I will generally just try and see as far back as I can with my left eye in the setup, and if I end up seeing more, it means that I'm moving back, and that's what I'm trying to stop. So if with my aim point on the golf ball, I'm really focusing on one point and making sure I can only see that one point to keep myself forward rather than moving back. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, just a little range session video so you can see my practices. I hope it works for you as well. Comment down below, don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you soon.